Good afternoon and welcome to Biztech's Asian Midday Market Watch. It's the 29th of August. I'm Brian Fernandez and with me is my co-host Samantha Voon. Let's start by taking a look at the summary of market action. Now, Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Brian. So Asian markets mirrored a rough day on Wall Street, mostly due to the slump in tech stocks after NVIDIA's latest forecast didn't quite live up to the hype. Now, still optimism is on because the rate cuts did help cushion the overall impact. Now, even though NVIDIA's earnings were solid, the tech sector still faced some losses, but these weren't as bad as they could have been, as many experts still is optimistic about NVIDIA's futures. Now, the Dow Jones and S&P 500 pulled back from their recent highs, and we also have the US stocks index futures dropped during Asian trading hours, reflecting concerns about NVIDIA's effect on tech stocks. Now, the worst losses in Asian markets were seen in the tech-heavy indexes. We have the South Korean Kospi down 0.83%, and in Hong Kong, the Hang Seng slipped 0.41%. In Japan, the Nikkei dropped 0.14%. Now, chip makers, particularly those those that are tied to NVIDIA, took the biggest hit, with NVIDIA's shares dropping about 8.5% after hours trading. Now in Taiwan, the TSMC and Foxconn saw declines too. TSMC was down 2%, Foxconn was down 1.6%, and in South Korea, the SK Hynix, a major supplier for NVIDIA, plummeted 6%. In Japan, Advantas, the chip-making equipment maker, dipped 0.5%. And Tokyo Electron slipped 1.1%. Over in China, the leading chip maker, Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corp, also saw a slight drop. So overall, everything related to chip making and NVIDIA did drop. So NVIDIA's result did spark worries that the AI boom might be running out of steam. And to top that up, there seems to be a shift away from tech sectors and as investors start going into more economically sensitive sectors as everyone expects the rate cut to come soon. Now, Brian, over to you for the rest of the updates.
Thanks, Sam. Now, over in the broader Asia, apart from tech, some of the Asian market indexes have managed to avoid bigger losses thanks to investor interest in sectors that could gain from lower interest rates. Now, Australia's ASX 200 was down 0.36% as it's not as tech heavy. The index also shrugged off a higher than expected inflation report from yesterday. Now, in China, the Shanghai Composite Index were down 0.53%, continuing to hover near their lowest points in over 6 months as investor confidence remained low. Now, over on a brighter note, India's Nifty 50 looks like set for a positive start, bumping up 0.25%. The index is pushing over the 25% mark, potentially making it a new record high. Now, looking ahead, traders are keeping an eye out for upcoming US data, including GDP figures and, very importantly, the PCE price index, which is the Fed's preferred inflation measure. Now, that's all for today's market updates.
Okay, so great. So that's all that's on Biztech Asian Midday Market Watch. Be sure to keep informed on the latest market updates weekdays at 1 p.m. I'm Samantha Voon.
And I'm Brian Fernandez.
And this video and podcast will be on our website, www.biztech.asia, as well as our social media platforms. It will also be on our syndication partners' TV stations, radio stations, and website. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.